Welcome to my survival series for No Man's Sky, and what I want to do in this video is carry on with the first traveller mission, because I would really like to get that as close to complete as possible. Then I can switch my attention back to base building. But before we actually go and find the observatory, I think we're in the right system. Let me just go a quick look. Yeah, we're in the right system. But before we do that, I want to go over to the anomaly, or I might have to summon the anomaly. And oh no, it's not. It's over there, because we've got two missions. We've got to go and tell Nada about what's going on with the first traveller mission. Community missions are now complete, and I'm very interested to see what the new community mission is. So we're just going to shoot into here first. So here we are. What we're going to do is go and talk to Quicksilver, see what the rewards for the new community mission are. Let's see, create exotic items. And we've actually got 4 tiers this time. Interesting. They're actually shorter. And it looks like the first tier is nearly finished. So we've got United Federation of Travellers banner, Cafe banner, Amino Hub banner, an Alliance of Galactic Travellers banner. So we've got this whole series of banners, and that probably explains why it's 4 tiers. Of course, these banners relate to the various groups that are around. Maybe in this series we will go and pay a visit to some of their areas. And of course the next thing we're going to do is go and talk to Helios. See what he's got. Give data for creatures. Make your little one. That should give us some more nanites. I don't think I'm going to bother going and talking to Mr. Cheapskate. And what we're going to do is get rid of that straight away first. And then I think we'll go and talk to Nada. Bring news to Nada. So we'll just get into here. Talk to Nada. Looks like he's actually doing a diagnostic on a sentinel behind. You are becoming more visible to Nada, traveller friend. Your eyes lend themselves to our small convergence. This makes Nada happy. Nada is not happy with other events. Artemis entity perished in the portal. Portals are infected. Vector for corruption. Apollo entity will only spread corruption. Danger. Ask for more. Atlas falsity watches the portals. Portals belong to them. Those who may enter may belong to Atlas falsity. Great danger. So we're getting a little bit more of the backstory. Looks like we've got some Quicksilver as well. So we've now got 750 Quicksilver. So it's well worth talking to Nada. Just pop this up while I'm at it. How many... when we got 6 salvage data, I can't really see the point in spending them just at the moment. I don't think I've got anything else to do with... we got viscous fluid as well. Keep converting this as well. A little bit of runaway mold there. I'm going to go out this way. So I think that's enough of a visit to the Atlas Path. Let's get back to the first traveller mission. What we're going to do now is go and find the Noel's chosen observatory and see what... I'm guessing that's probably going to give us some more ley line information, but you never know. I'm just going to go and jump in the Red Baron, and away we go. So it looks like the observatory is down over here, so we're just going to shoot off in that direction. We're going back to the boiling planet. I think we've visited this a couple of times. I also need to find a cold planet to pick up some frostwort. Oh, got an unknown object. What we got? Oh, it's a trader. Okay, let's see what the trader's got. Okay, what we got? Well, it looks like we're going to have to decline. We don't have. I don't think we can get out and get the metal plating. Oh well, that's fine. Well, I would have liked to have helped you, but I did have a metal plating. Never mind. That's the way it goes. So here we are. We're just breaking through the atmosphere. There's the landing pad. We should be able to get in on it quite quickly. The first thing we'll do is claim the base. We got you. And we'll take the rusted metal because I need to build up a supply of ferric dust because it will help me build my base. We might as well work our way around this way. Go in here. There we are. More nanites. And now I'll take the living dust. We've got a movement module. I'll take a look at that. So, ooh, that could be useful. Extremely powerful upgrade to exosuit movement. Probably is a little bit overloaded at the moment. When ideally I could do with putting it in here, but that might actually break that because I've already got 3 upgrades. Oh, I mean, I like that jetpack efficiency. I think what we're no, we'll just leave that there. I mean, that was a pretty good find. Nothing there. Restore the shield. And we'll go and check out the observatory. Yes, thank you, game. Let's scrap that. Ammunition. Nanites over there. And where? Noel's prediction was correct. The terminal was curiously open, logs ready for me to read. This observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station manned by a GEC specialist. A translator, they were accused of questioning things that should not have been questioned, of sowing seeds of dissent. This posting was meant as a punishment. But it appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist, and events that did not happen. That GEC went on to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Korvac still on board. They never returned. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? There is a signal on the console, a warning on repeat, 16 short bursts of data in a loop. Track coordinates. Now this is a little bit of backstory for Nada and Polo. I extract coordinates from the distress signal. A crash vessel awaits me on another world. Okay, so we're going to go off and probably going to find a crash freighter, but a crash ship would be quite nice. Yeah, there we are. Freighter crash site located. And it looks very much like it is off planet. Yes, it is off planet. Let's have a look round, see if there's anything else in here that's... Oh, we've got a cube here. Looks like we've got a few more nanites. Okay. Before we go, let's have a look round, see if there's anything. There's a cargo drop 64 units away. We'll certainly go and take a look at that. Anti-melter housing. We'll take the rusted metal. Have a keen effigy. Anything else around here? Got some solar vine. Don't need solar vine. Don't need copper at the moment. We got a knowledge stone 212 away. Got buried technology 387 away. I think we'll go for the knowledge stone. That's fairly close. And that might actually get us close to the salvage technology as well. So we might as well grab that. Just try and scan. Actually, one thing I do need, let me just have a look at something. We need to make that, I need some frost crystals as well. So if we can find a cold planet, we can pick up some frost crystals. It means I can then, okay, got you, okay, you're good. At least these creepy little things don't attack us anymore. I mean, they used to be a real pain when No Man's Sky first came out, because they were virtually impossible to hit. Yeah, I mean, that's not far away, so I think we can just zip down here and get the buried technology as well. Might as well pick it up and just... might as well scan a few plants as well while we're at it. You look new, possibly new. No, got you as well. That's only just below the surface. That's good. Any other plants? Anything around here that needs to be scanned? Oh, there's a rock there. Yeah, thank you, game. Up the life support. I think we use one of those. If there's anything on the way back that I can pick up. Oh, there's a plant here. I'll just grab you. Mainly for the cash than anything else. Another 38,000. Oops, then he walked into a hole. Maybe a little bit of dihydrogen. It's quite a big patch here. We'll just, oh god, crystal fragment. And I'll just kind of clear this whole area out a little bit. Okay, I'm storing the dihydrogen in the advanced. Yeah, I mean, that's pushing up. Got a little bit left over, a little bit of overflow. I think we'll discard that because that gives me full 500 in there. Dump in the Red Baron. And we'll get up into space. It says we're going in that way. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Where are you? Yes, I know you're approaching, but from what direction? Oh, there they are. Looks like we got multiples again. Right, that guy's gone. It's magnetized ferrite. Oh, getting some pretty heavy hits here. We've just had our shields restored. They were good. Like the way they spin when you're hitting them. Got a feeling we got some support going on here with us. Yeah. I've got them. Is that it? Yeah, I think, well, I haven't got the message to say that it's fit complete. This is actually a verdant planet. What's that behind there? Just throw out a scan for the ringed planet. That's a rocky planet with cactus on it. And then right behind it we got an unknown moon. We just see if we can scan that as well. So no cold planet. Oh well, that's the way it goes. So we'll head for the crash freighter. Looks very much like my... yeah. We don't have a lot of space in here. We'll just clear out a bit of space. This is filling up. Oops. What happened there? Oh. So we're here. Now before we go and talk there, we're going to go and check out what's available. Blow that door open so that we can run out of there. Away from the radiation. I've got some cobalt. Log encryption key. And we've run out of space. What am I going to do here? Sodium, silicate, carbon. I think we'll drop the phosphorus. Can I make some antimatter? No, we don't. Got the runaway mold there. Let me just take a look at my personal constructor. I'm just going to pull you into here. Use up the carbon to turn that into runaway mold. It gives me 2 slots. The silver, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got something of use for once. And we got another encryption key. Well, that's pretty good. Yes, thank you, game. We'll just get in here. Another encryption log would be quite nice. Yeah, thank you. I think what we're going to do is... we've got a little bit of space. I think if we get close to the ship, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the no, I want to think a bit more. I think we'll put the pugnium in the starship along with the surplus oxygen. Not that I need it. And I think maybe I do need to talk to this terminal first. So we'll go and talk to the terminal. Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. Read log. 1 encryption key. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I lived. I will record it, or even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed and the Sentinels did not seem much of a threat anymore. They are peaceful now. We thought we had been forgiven. We were wrong. Continue. Encryption key. Ship log requested. Accessing. Read encryption key. They struck as one. An attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. What with a fury exceeding their prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end, to their credit. They concealed me within the flotilla as they headed towards the center. Okay, so we've run out of encryption keys. We're going to have to go and dig some more out. Hopefully the message will pick up where we left off. Otherwise this could be annoying. What we're going to do now is pick up the cargo box there. And I'm just going to dig down to it. And we've got a damaged panel. Flip again. Oh, don't do this to me, game. I've had this before. Yes, I know destination's reached, but I can't get to you. That's it. That's better. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting the angle that you can dig round to it. Get the cable. I suppose this is going to give me another log encryption key. I think what we'll do is we'll go and do the other one as well. Read the log of the crash freighter, 2 out of 3. Oops. Get one more from here. Take that. Interesting. That should give me one more to go. It should be over here. Destination reach. Dig down. Got that. Let's get back over here. And we're just gonna log integrity compromise patching. Read log encryption key. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what I already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me. 1,000, a million. We are not alone. For every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare what we lived. We existed, no matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. Error. Unexpected log termination. Leave. So that completes the next step. Locate the crash freighter. Yes, thank you. Freighter salvage. New mission. First traveler. There's nothing left to salvage unless they've it's reset. Let me just have a quick look. Activate the holo terminus. We've got to go and speak to Null again. I'm just curious. Let's just go and see what we can find from here. I mean, is there a bonus here? No. No, they're all deactivated. And of course, what we're going to do is have a little bit of a look round and see what we can find around here. If there's anything of interest. There's a knowledge stone 252 away. There's a buried technology module over there. We're certainly going to get him before we leave. An unidentified rock there as well. Well, it's 200 credits. $13. We'll just slide down here. All buried in this vegetation. Destination reach. We'll just grab that. Got ourselves 3 more salvage data. While I'm here, dihydrogen. Got some sodium over there. Knowledge stone over there. We're supposed to grab him. Then we're down here. We've got 2 knowledge stones here. That's a nice find. The keen word for war. We've got the keen word for alerts. Anything else? Got buried cache there. Don't have a lot of space, so what we're most likely going to have to do is go up to... Okay, we've got a species record. Let's analyze it and see what we get. What did I get? I'm not sure what I got there. Right. Try another one. Well, we've been left with 2 keys. Right, let's just get back to the freighter. I think what we're going to have to do is stop off on the ship. That should use up the oxygen in the starship. Right, we got the keen effigy. We got that there. Let me just take a look at this. Put you back into there, and then if I pick up you, we can start converting that. I think we'll use some. Right, so if I open up a bit more space, if I decompose that into gold, that will give me a little bit more space. I've got here copper, carbon. Right. I think we're okay. We're good. Incoming frequency from Artemis. I escaped, Traveller. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And next I was here. Wow, wherever here is. The new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful. But I think anything would be beautiful after months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though we'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they have died, but I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated system. Now Artemis, I will tell Artemis the truth. See what happens. But how do I tell them that their world is not real, even if I saved them from death? I took their dreams away from them. They are limited to a single system, and they will never meet a kindred soul. Be direct. I tell Artemis everything from the moment I discovered their grave to the final upload of their soul into the simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I'm joking at first. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I have said. End communication. Now, as far as I know, there is no consequences over which alternative you choose, because the mission is slightly linear in that way. I would be really interesting if there were other consequences for depending on your choices. But that doesn't seem to be the way at the moment. I mean, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. So we'll just come and drop in here and see if we can sell off some surplus so that I don't lug it all around. One thing I do need to do is get some more storage vaults on my freighter and get some refiners on it as well, so that I've got an operational base that I can summon in. It's just here and sell off some of the junk. Well, sell the antimatter housing. I'm not warping very much. I'll keep the log encryption keys for the moment just in case I need them. I'll sell the Vakeen effigy and we'll sell the gold. Don't think there's anything in the ship that sells. I think I'd like to keep the pugnium for the moment, because pugnium is one of those odd elements that they can suddenly spring a mission on you, and then you've got to go and kill sentinels to get some more. It's going to go and jump in the ship. And we're going to go to the Holo terminal, going back to the boiling planet again. So here we are, we're back to the terminal. Just land. It's probably bad to be a storm. I think we'll go up the tower first and then we'll check the options, because there's no storm at the moment. Just gonna climb up the ladder. Yes, thank you, game. Again. Keep climbing up. And climb, 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 climb. And here we are. We are back to the holographic comms tower. Holo terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communications across long distances. Speak to Noel. And there's Noel. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. Share discoveries. I tell Noel of the freighter and its recording how I spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveller and a single Korvax entity. I chose my words with care. Think I do not know who that Korvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveller. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? I had to be sure what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. I could not see these things if I did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where things happen differently, and there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between the dimensions as well. Ask about the Atlas. The Atlas created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching from the anomalies within that creation. That they annihilated an entire universe. Well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After a time, the Sentinels ended their service with Atlas. Ask what went wrong. It was the travellers who corrupted existence. Their arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but they made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes grow thin. Nada knows this, and they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Vakeen station and speak with them. I will translate. End communication. I think this is the point where things get a little bit messy. Coordinates received. Speak to the Vakeen cartographer. And of course the mission has now changed to patterns in time. I think that might be a good point to stop with the main mission. I've just hit a tree. I think if I can find a cold planet, what we could do is move forward with the base missions. So we're just going to carbon, pop the save. Let me just see. Of course, we'll take this, take the. Oh, we got some more stuff. A microprocessor might be useful. I got 2 microprocessors. I think I need microprocessors to make the heat capacitor thing, I think, isn't it? Have a quick look. I'm sure I needed it to make something. Oh, I think it's refiners, isn't it? Right, I need a cold planet. Is there a cold planet in this system? I've got star bulb. Got uranium. Haven't explored that system at all. Star bulb. Frost crystals. So we need to go back to my home system again. So which system was I heading for? It's this one, isn't it? The Grozny Nini system, because this is where my first base is. This is the starter system. Begin. Base stations. There it is. And away we go. Well, got anything I want to sell? Oh, we've got piles of rusted metal. Want a quick check? No. Jump into the Red Baron. There we are, right in front of us. That's exactly what I'm looking for. What I have found is a beacon. Let's just put down on here. Oh, there's some frost crystals over there as well. So what we can do is grab here, pick the waypoint, and see what it's going to show me. Ah, we found a minor settlement. Is that all? Thank you, game. There's a creature wandering around. Where are you? What on earth is you? What are you? Absolutely no idea what you are. Okay, let's just walk up over there. Got you? Yep. How much do I need in the way of frost crystals to make this? We need 100. Well, I've got the selenium, but I suppose what we could do is pick up as much of these as possible. So we'll go up and find the frost crystals. Got you. What is that? Some frozen tubers. And here we are. Found the frostworts. We should be able to get a nice big pile of stuff from here. Grab that. Grab that. We'll take them as much of this as possibly can. Then I can store any surplus in the vaults. And you floating in the middle of sky. And that one. Right. My environmental protection is falling. Yes, thank you. One more to go. Oh, that gives me more than enough to be going on with. Let's just get back to the ship. Because I could... okay. Inventory full. Hello, guys. I'm just going to jump in the Red Baron. Take off, head back to the space station, wherever it is. It should be here somewhere. There it is. Head to the space station. Go over here with all my jetpack boosts. I should be able to fire up over here now, no problem. Jump into here, and what we're going to need to do is go to the WMAC base. Really think I'm going to need a landing pad in here. I don't want to put it in there. Let's put it. I think we'll put surplus frost crystals in there. And then if we go over to, I think it's in here. Selenium is. Get you out. And what we should be able to do now is make a what we call it, heat exchanger. You can put that away again. In one of these vaults, I've actually got some. I'm sure I made the polyfiber. There it is. What we could do is put the remainder of that in, and just be able to make the circuit board now. What we should be able to do now with the circuit board is. What I should be able to do now with the circuit board, if we go to log, go to, please, not base archives, where is it? It should be, okay, where is it? Expanding the base, that's it. Around the ship. And return to the overseer. I trust our scientist was able to meet your needs, friend. They have the circuits we demand. As I approached the overseer, I was almost certain I heard them talking to themselves, spitting out words and phrases in a tongue I recognize but do not understand. But seconds later, there was no trace of the venom I thought I heard. I must have been mistaken. Arling asked me for the circuit boards. We give him the circuit boards. The overseer is strange, but no more than any of the other beings I've encountered. Indeed, they have been more helpful than most. I hand over the circuits and receive my reward. So we've got a galactic trade terminal formula. Okay, I think I bought like that, didn't I? Our friend, you'll be so happy. I have drawn up the plans for starship technology, but I cannot yet sync my device with your ship. I need a Gravitino board to perfect my thing. The overseer predicted I would be pleased, but once again they are correct. I have been ceaseless in my efforts to improve my lot. A Gravitino board is required to finish the promised starship technology. Farmer may be able to acquire one. Yeah, but I've actually got a Gravitino board somewhere. I will not regret it, friend. It's good that we work well together. I'm pretty sure that somewhere out here I've got a Gravitino ball. Where is it? Maybe not. I'm sure I picked up a Gravitino ball. There it is. Well, 3 of them actually. So I'll just go and talk to Mr. Happy here. I will be putting a farming terminal out soon. You may leave, but do not be deceived. We are all prisoners, even you. If you abandon me, you'll find other geckos with different face, same soul, same words. Just flip through here. Insist you are free. You will believe things. Return to the Overseer. Did you enjoy your adventure, friend? Your expedition to find the orb? I waited for you faithfully. Because, of course, if you go and find one out in the field, you end up meeting some sentinels. There's something about the way the hireling speaks that, for all the kinds of words suggest resentment saved only for all the deepest of enemies. They would not have come here to work if we were enemies, of course. We are friends. The Overseer asked me if the Gravitino balls so they can finish the final ship. As ever, I am grateful for your assistance, friend. So we've now got an emerald drive, which is good. Have you ever wondered what happens after death, between exploration and rebirth? Meditate upon annihilation. Harvest Mordite from the dead. It's the only way to escape. Since the Overseer arrived, I've had a recurring dream, a nightmare that feels like a memory. Flesh merged with metal, a world of glass that blinks. A planet with green skies, an obsidian moon, a dream where I see my grave. As I snap back to reality, there's a moment before I can shake the image. That wound on the world lingering before my eyes. The Overseer asked me to harvest Mordite, but a material found in the bodies of slain creatures. The Overseer has saved me well. Perhaps the task will free my mind from these lingering nightmares. So we've now got a mission to find Mordite. We're up in that formula there. Gather Mordite. Doesn't tell me how much Mordite I need. I think I might have some Mordite actually. Yes, I have. Don't know if that will be enough. We'll just see. Okay. I mean, it'd be really great to push this mission forward as far as possible. And return to the Overseer. And we'll just keep going. I can see the change in you, friend. You have completed your task, and I have seen the world as you see it. I do not entirely understand what I have done to the Overseer, but they seem once again ready to reward me with my actions. Here, take these schematics. May these things you build always remind you of those you killed to construct them. So we've now got a geology cannon, which is good. You can destroy terrain. You'll probably destroy me in the process. And technology recorded to the catalogue. Mission updated. Build an exocraft terminal. So it's actually unlocked the exocraft terminal. So is that the next step in the Overseer? Get up in you as well. Yeah. So we've got a. Let's just have a quick check. Probably would have to build it in here, but I was hoping to put a refiner here. Let me just have a quick look. And we go to specialist. Whoops, back one. And terminals. Production terminal. Probably put that in there. Let me just go and get some chromatic metal. I'm pretty sure I've got some. I've really got to sort these vaults out. There's a little bit there. And I think we'll shove the just put that there. And of course, if I click on that, it will tell me that I've actually got to recruit a exocraft specialist, but that would be something for the next part. Can I get a I know I'm getting a bit distracted here, but let me just see. General. Can I get a... Well, I wouldn't mind a large refiner. Yeah, it's not going to fit. That's not too far. That's going to make it too crowded, isn't it? It won't fit there. It might, but it wants to snap to that position there. I don't think I'm going to put a... I'm in a... I think I need to expand my base, but that would be the subject of a future video. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.